guys, welcome back to my channel. So this weekend I am prepping for our next trip, which we're leaving for tomorrow, and I thought I would vlog and share where we're going and what we're doing and how we're prepping for it. I will actually do another vlog for the actual trip, but I just thought I'd put a little one together now. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably will have heard me talking about a trip that we're supposed to be on right now. So we're supposed to be in Turks and Caicos this week. This is a trip that we've been planning since March time. One of the resorts down there invited us down for their Paddy Dive week to shoot content and photos and videos and all that kind of thing, and obviously we were so stoked because it's just like our perfect kind of trip. We both love diving, we love diving in the Caribbean, and obviously we love creating content and photography, so it was just perfect. So we're supposed to leave on Wednesday, it's now Saturday, and unfortunately on Tuesday I got an email from the resort saying that the whole trip had been cancelled. And obviously we were really gutted because I did not expect that, and I looked around and I was looking at like my packed cabin bag and my suitcase and my dive gear and camera gear, and I was just kind of like, oh okay. So yeah, it was we were gutted basically, but the reason was because of Hurricane Dorian, which has now intensified massively, and as annoying as it was that it got cancelled, I am so grateful that it did, because I would not want to be stuck there right now. It would have been even more frustrating to have got there and then been sent home. I think it's now like a Category 5 storm, which is really intense, and they're predicting that the damage is going to be really bad. So I am very grateful that we are far away from that. It's not going to sort of affect us in any way, and I really hope that the damage isn't too bad, because it's kind of like a monster storm now. Yeah, that's kind of what happened with that, and we were kind of like, okay, well this is now the new situation, let's kind of make the most of it and still make use of this time, because Matt had already booked this time off, and it's actually really hard for him to get like a good chunk of time off, especially in summer. So we were annoyed obviously, but we were like, you know what, I can't change it. This is for the best. I'm very grateful that we aren't there right now, but let's figure out a new plan. And so we brainstormed for a bit, and the first place that came to mind for both of us was the Rockies. And if you know me or you follow me, I'm sure you know how much we love the Rocky Mountains in Alberta, like Banff, Jasper, Yoho. It's just such a gorgeous area. And so we decided, let's go to Banff for a few days, let's rent a car and drive up and go on a little road trip, and that is what we're doing. This is probably like the quickest trip we have ever planned, very impromptu, but we just didn't want to waste the time off that Matt had, and I'm actually managing to work with the Fairmont Banff Springs in Banff, which I'm so excited about because the property looks absolutely stunning, and I work with the Fairmont a lot anyway. I've worked with the Whistler, Vancouver and Victoria location, and it's just such an amazing place to stay. They're amazing to work with, and I just love the brand so much, so it's all kind of worked out really well. It's been a little bit of a quick turnaround. We got the confirmation yesterday, and so since then we've been like putting content plans together, packing, figuring out what to take, booking like cars and a hotel for tomorrow and all that kind of thing. But it's all kind of shaping up quite nicely, and yeah, it's happening, and we're going back to Banff. So even though it was kind of a bit of an annoying situation, we've turned it around, and I'm really glad that we're going back to Banff because I love it there and it's so nice. I'm going to be picking up the car tomorrow, so today I'm just going to be packing and kind of figuring out what to take and getting everything in order. I've got my knitwear, which is currently drying. I had to get out all of my winter stuff out of storage, because even though the forecast said it's going to be like 20 degrees, you never quite know, especially in the mountains. And when we went to the Rockies a couple of years ago, it started off at like 25 degrees on day one on Monday, and by Friday it was like -10. So I kind of feel like we need to just take a range of clothing just in case. I'm going to be driving anyway, so we can kind of take what we want. So this is one thing that I bought yesterday actually. It's really cute fedora hat from Aritzia. Isn't it cute? And it was only $35, which is such a steal for a cute hat like this, and it's 100% wool as well. I did actually used to have one very similar when we went on our last trip a couple of years ago, but when was it? I think it was when I was in Colombia that we got caught in a massive storm, yeah, and the hat basically didn't survive. So I bought another one, and it's a really cute colour, and it'll look really nice in pictures, and I always like travelling with hats. And I've still got all my stuff out. I've just filmed an IGTV fashion video actually, so that should be out by the time this video is live. And then this is the packing that I've done so far. The beauty of going on a road trip is that you can literally take whatever you want and however much your boot will allow. So I've got my big suitcase, so I've got like some small tops, and then I've got some knitwear. This I bought yesterday, I'll show you what it's like in a minute, and then like light knitwear, and then thin knits, and then jeans and shorts, and then this bit is yet to be packed. I'm also going to be taking this red bag, and this is actually just going to stay in the car. So in here is things like really chunky jumpers, like my blanket scarf, another big blanket, like my para jumpers jacket, my big denim jacket, basically things that we're just really going to need when we're out and road tripping and not in the hotel. So I'm going to take this in a completely separate bag so I can just leave this in the car. And then these are the boots that I'm going to be taking. You might have seen these in my other post. As you can see, they are like really battered, but they're still in one piece, and I just couldn't find any that were like this at such short notice. And I don't really like blunt stones because they're just a bit too bulky for me, so I'm going to wear these, and they look absolutely fine. And then I'm also going to be taking my big brown backpack, which you've probably seen in my other vlogs, and this travels with me everywhere. They were both actually from Aldo. This backpack and the shoes were both from Aldo. The backpack was actually in the men's section. I got it a couple of years ago, and these are obviously women's, but yeah, a little bit battered, but you know what, they'll be fine. So I tried not to buy too many things, just bought this hat and then these two jumpers from H&M, which are very, very nice. And then I thought I'd buy a pair of denim shorts because they might look quite cute with like a knit jumper and my boots. And if it's warm, then these should be quite nice. So this is what the cardigan is like on. I love the colour so much, and I think this is something that I'm going to wear a lot when we're away, and also just this autumn because the colour is beautiful and it's just like a staple cardigan. It's a bit oversized too, so you can kind of wear it like off the shoulder, or kind of wear it with the sleeves down or with the sleeves rolled up. So this is from H&M, and it was about $29.99 I think. And then the shorts I got from Urban Outfitters, and you know what, I have such a hard time buying shorts. It's one of the most difficult things for me because I always find that they're too big on the waist and then they're far too tight on the legs. But these are actually perfect. So I think they're the Urban Outfitters brand. It's called BDG, and they fit on the waist and they're not too tight around the legs, so they're nice and comfy. I got a size 26 waist, and so yeah, this is quite a cute little combo. And then I also got a jumper from H&M, and I love it, and it just makes me excited for autumn, even though have really been enjoying summer. I love jumpers like this. So yeah, also very, very similar kind of colour, nice big chunky knit, and then it will look cute with shorts or jeans. And then this is the hat that I got, which goes really nicely. So yeah, this was also from H&M, very, very comfy, and they have it in loads of different colours, and I thought this would be nice just for like sunset or night time when it gets a little bit colder. Yay. It's very cute. So for the rest of today, I am just gonna get stuff done. I need to edit my IGTV video and hopefully get that ready for tomorrow. I need to finish up packing and like get my washing sorted. I need to go and get some food and just buy like snacky food like nuts and dates and make some salads and stuff, just because we don't want to be eating loads of crappy food when we're away. It's really easy to, especially when you're in the car all the time and you're like out and about. So I'm gonna get some like healthy snacks for the journey and make some food for us to eat on the way tomorrow. So we're actually gonna be sleeping in Kamloops tomorrow night. I've just found us like a kind of just like a cheapish hotel because we're literally gonna be there just to sleep for like 7 hours. And then on Monday morning we're gonna drive from Kamloops to Banff. So it should break up the journey a bit, and then we should be in Banff by like midday on Monday, which is very exciting. So I'm just getting all my knitwear together, and there's definitely a colour scheme. Cream, beige, brown, camel, brown again, beige again. I'm gonna need to mix it up a bit, I think. So I've just got my car that we are renting for the next few days. It actually worked out about $500 cheaper doing it at the airport than in downtown, which is crazy. The difference was crazy. It was really, really busy here, and I had to wait like an hour, but it's fine. I've got the car now. So yeah, I'm gonna head home and get the car all packed up, wait for Matt to get back from work, and we can get on the way. We're on the way to the Rockies! So excited. So we've got about 2 hours left. Oh, it's windy. Got about 2 hours left until we get to Kamloops, and we're going to stay there overnight, and then we should be in Banff by about midday tomorrow. So I'm going to leave this vlog here and I'll start a whole new one for our actual trip. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye!